Sacred Hearts. I'm Monica Bermudez, an intuitive quantum energy healer. I wanted to come on live sooner than my regular schedule. I have an important message in regards to the channel of wisdom message for this week. In the pursuit of love, and you've heard the phrase of the pursuit of happiness, but I was intuitively feeling this message about the pursuit of love. And it all just interlinks also with the Christ consciousness energy that we are at a very high level right now during this season. And it is also bringing in this greater awakening energy to the collective. And we are very near to this full moon energy, which peaks on Saturday, December 18th or the 19th, depending on the time zone that you're in. And I feel that all of this is tying into this solstice energy portal, big portal energy of ascension that is coming up next week. Which is, if you haven't seen, I have a free event for this solstice portal activation. So you should find the link in the comment section. And I just want to share that, when we talk about this pursuit of happiness and the pursuit of love, right, it always ties over to the external side of things, when in fact all of that is always inside, has always been inside of us. And parts of our wounded side of ours, like in the heart, when we have so many heartbreaks, so much pain and grief and trauma that sometimes we sweep under the rug. And it's not just from this lifetime, but the many lifetimes that we've lived as humans. And we are shedding a lot of those layers that are coming up, and it could feel like overwhelming at times, right? And so when it comes to a full moon, it is all about the releasing of these layers, or releasing something that is just ready to just pop and burst, explode. And I feel that at the verge of this, coming up full moon, it will release another aspect of your heartbreak layer in relation to the griefs and loss in your life, and stepping more into your own Christ consciousness energy. It is an energy of itself that is universal. So it has nothing to do with religion in any way or any type of organization. This is a universal energy that exists in each and every one of us. And so, just like the divine feminine energy and divine masculine is in every single one of us as well, this is coming in with a much stronger power in correlation with the divine feminine, Christ consciousness itself. And so that pursuit of love is no longer really a pursuit, but it is a knowingness that is already inside of your own heart. That is, the Christed being of your own heart, your own sacred heart. And the Christ consciousness itself is connected to the sacred heart. And so there is so much energy in association to this with the ascension energy that is also going to bring about a lot more of the awakening. And I feel that this solstice powerhouse of energy that we are building up into and being mixed with this full moon energy is going to bring in much more of an awakening for others to really jump more into their own heart, because we are heading into the new year of 2022, which is, if you add up the numbers, it will equal to number 6, and 6 is actually associated to the heart energy. So the numbers, are telling us a sign. They're giving us a sign, right? It's the universal sign of, through the numbers, that it is our time to really start working with our own heart. And when I say working with our own heart, I mean using it to the form of listening to your own heart GPS. I say the word heart GPS, meaning that it is your intuition tool. It is your inner voice that you have within that will guide you in making the decisions and the choices that are in alignment with your own soul purpose, in alignment with your own soul mission on this earth, in this new frequency earth that we are rising, that we are being ascended, that we are being upgraded. And each and every one of us, of course, is going through our own ascension progress, at our own pace that is right for you. And so, there will be layers of these wounded sides and patterns that will come up. And it's not just in the karmic side of things, but it's also in the ancestral side. So you may be seeing families who may be experiencing certain accelerated forms of traumatic patterns that are showing up in a repetitive way, but it may be in a worse, more repetitive, stronger way, because there's something, of course, when it comes to family nucleus that is learning from this as well. And remember that the work that you do in yourself is also impacting those around you. It is going into this quantum field, which is all interconnected energetically. We are all interconnected energetically. And it's not just here, with humanity here on Earth, but it's also this rippling effect that it has throughout the universe, the solar system, and the galaxy. So the Earth itself, which is also ascending at this time and is also receiving, is bringing in this Christ consciousness energy of this fifth dimensional ascension itself, is also, getting this consciousness of this Christ energy itself and being crowned, or the way I see it is almost like it's being crowned, the Earth, to be in its place or take its place in the universe with the other parts of the solar system, of these other star energies that are now working in unison and working in harmony and bringing about this universal energy itself, in bringing in much higher frequency of energy, where we're all stepping into this together, and it is coming from a collective side of us and humanity. And that starts with each and every one of us, each and every one of you, right? And the work that you're doing yourself right now to really, as a first step, is just being aware of it and really just looking inside of yourself and just being honest with yourself and being conscious of the things that are coming up for you. That is the most important thing. But if you're in a denial state, then you'll just remain in that bubble of illusion, right? But the one who really starts to pay attention to the little details and the things that are coming up in certain patterns that are repetitive in your life, cyclical, right? That may appear like it's karmic or ancestral, and you're really paying attention to that, are the ones that are really awakening and that are stepping into this ascension power itself. And by doing so, you're also helping all of humanity and helping the Earth and helping the solar system as well, and the entire universe. So it has this huge rippling effect itself. And so that's the one thing that I just wanted to jump on to remind you of, how much your worth is, your life right now here on this earth, especially during this time of this really great awakening and this great ascension energy that we are in right now, this Aquarian age of this Christ consciousness. You are doing so much just being here. And so I understand that, at times it just feels so challenging and so difficult, to be human, right? Because there's stuff that comes up, and we get triggered by something or what someone says. And, what sometimes could be the most triggering is, the relationships in our life, especially the romantic ones. And that could really take a lot out of us, especially when it's not such a harmonious and it's unhealthy, relationship. And so all of us, I know we have gone through some form of heartbreak right? And it is some form of like betrayal, some form of, losing something or someone in our life. And it could be through death, it could be through a breakup, and we just have these, even though we think that we have healed them, there are actually some really hidden patterns that I have found, personally, after working with myself and working really fully with the Sacred Heart portal. And I found that, some of these were so buried that came from such, really deep, like past lives of being human. And we carry all of this stuff inside of our own like quantum field of energy and within the cells in our DNA and so forth. Which is why it's so important that I just, was so excited to be launching this program that's going to be launched in 2022. And it's called the Dragon Sacred Heart Quantum Activation Program, that is designed specifically to assist in dissolving a lot of layers of these patterns. And it's not just one layer, but I mean like several alchemical, and it's going to move at a very alchemical quantum layer process of dissolving. And usually it takes about like 5-10 years to like dissolve something through regular coaching and therapy. And this is all just pure energy of using the light language and the activation codes and really helping you step more fully into your heart. And although it is called the Sacred Heart Activation Program, it actually does a lot more than just working on your heart chakra. It works throughout your whole body, really. But I focus it on the heart because that is where the foundation of your entire life is. It's like your sanctuary or your sanctum, of your own body, holy, sacred temple that you are. And so this, I call the Sacred Heart. This is your sanctuary, your sacred temple itself, of your own center, that just like has this rippling effect across your entire like human body, like grid system, energy, portions that connect to all the other chakras itself, and bring them into harmony as well, bringing them together with this energy of pure love. And I've seen it time after time with so many students that I work with energetically through this light language. And so I'm just like so passionate. I'm so excited about launching this group program. And I hope that you take advantage of this 50% off deal, which is a real bargain from the regular price, which is a New Year special for 2022. And so consider it as a gift for yourself. So it's a perfect time to really invest in yourself, and invest not just in yourself, but also the work that you're doing energetically will have an impact on your children or your family around you, and even like the ancestrals are super excited about this too, because it is assisting them from all the ancestral patterns as well. So find the link in the message itself. And now if you really want to taste or feel the energy of this light language, then before you sign up, come over to this free event that I'm having of the Solstice portal activation that is going to be next week. And you'll also find that link as well to register for it. And these have been some really powerful activations coming through to assist the collective. And this is the Solstice portal energy is going to be very special because it's also bringing in some of this divine feminine Christ consciousness energy. So remember, divine feminine doesn't have to be just women, it's also for men too, right? And so I'm finding that I feel there is this calling of the heart, of your heart, that is really asking for, the assistance to energetically dissolve a lot of these ancestral and karmic patterns of these wounded hidden layers that are just ready to just be gone. There's no need anymore for any vows or any contracts done from past lives that are still lingering there as these programs, that have been coded and brainwashed in you, that are just subconsciously running through this, DNA and this quantum field energy without your awareness. And so I am feeling this very deep calling for so many who are in need of this, for really reaching out to the ones who really resonate and feel the impulse, and you will feel the impulse, because the dragons are also working with you and giving you this inner guidance and telling you, yes, this is for you. So do listen to your intuition and your gut feeling. Of course, listen to your heart. You'll feel that in your heart, that this is the right thing for you. And so the pursuit of love is where it all starts, inside of yourself, because you already have this love. And that is the message that I want to share for this channel, Love Wisdom message, that I wanted to come in so spontaneously at this time, much sooner than my regular live Facebook videos. And I look forward to any comments you may have, and I want to thank you for watching live. And I look forward to connecting with you very soon at the free event, and also for the program that is launching in January of 2022. So sending you all so much love, and I'll be in touch very soon for another Love Wisdom channel message. Take care, and much love to you.